Hello there. Today's a reset day. Let me get dressed. So today is a reset day, and what that means is I have a lot of cleaning to do. I have some adult responsibilities, but what's the best way to get done things you don't want to do but have to do? It's adding something that you like within it. And so, you know, I love fashion and I love giving authentic style advice because you should feel like your best self in your clothing. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna do this list. We have the laundry, we have the vacuuming, the cleaning the kitchen, cleaning the bathroom, just getting everything straight for the week, because you know, when that week hit, we're not gonna have time. So loud. I don't think personal style, authentic style is talked about enough in the fashion industry, and I wanna change that. I wanna give you my best tips and tricks on how to actually love and feel comfortable within your style. I am 10 seconds from walking to that bed and going to sleep. So let's get started with this reset. You can put me on in the background as you do some cleaning, or you can grab a cup of tea, whatever floats your boat, and watch this video. So yeah, I'll see you in a second. Now, these style rules may not be the most popular or the ones that you hear. I'm not gonna tell you, oh, make sure your proportions are right, or this is color theory and how to color block, or how to find the right colors for your skin tone. No. This is really about getting in tune with your clothing and just really getting in tune with yourself and how you feel and what makes you feel joy, because I believe we should all be feeling joy when we put on our clothes, but also when we step into our day. And a lot of times, I know for myself, I haven't always felt that way. So my first rule of thumb on how to love your style is you have to embrace the style rut. The style rut happens to even the most stylish person ever, and usually it's pinpointed by a certain time in your life. Maybe it's a milestone, maybe it's just something you're going through in your life. That's usually when you have your style rut, because you're changing as a person and your outer environment isn't matching your clothes, if that makes sense. For example, like when I entered the workforce after graduating college, my college wardrobe was not gonna cut it in that corporate office. It wasn't that it was so revealing, that it was just so off. It was that I was stepping into a new role, I was hitting a new milestone, and my life was changing. And so therefore I felt the intrinsic need to change my style. But that also means I went through a style rut through that, and I tried a few different things in order to really figure out my style. So here are a few things. I would suggest, if you're going through a style rut, how to embrace it is just pick almost like a uniform. Mine was like a turtleneck and jeans, and I knew that could get me pretty much anywhere I need to get to in the winter. I was warm, I was appropriately dressed, and it was kind of comfortable, you know? But through picking a uniform, you can kind of see what you're missing in your actual style that you want to build. So if you're wearing, you know, your regular clothes and you're not feeling good in them, what are the key things that make you not feel good? Is it the color? Is it the fit? Is it the length of the dress, or is it the accessories you pair with it? Is it your shoe options? Basically, by choosing a uniform or just by wearing those clothes that kind of make you feel icky for a little bit, you can really sit and understand what is it that you actually crave in your wardrobe, instead of just going out and buying a whole bunch of clothes and then being like, oh, this isn't what I thought it was gonna look like or feel like to have this type of wardrobe. So I would definitely suggest pick a uniform or just wear those yucky clothes for a while and really see what are the things that you're missing and craving. I know for me, mine was color. Mine was specific fabric choices. And then honestly, mine was kind of a mental thing too. I wanted better quality clothes, but I also wanted it to be more sustainable. So that is how I kind of shifted on this path and this journey. So yours may be different. I know yours will be different. So you just have to kind of see what it is. But don't stay in that style rut too long, because we are here to be our best stylish and feel good selves and live life intentionally. And it is good to be intentional about the clothing that you wear and how it makes you feel. This second style rule of thumb and how to love your style is note that style is personality. So you can't copy anybody else's. Yes, you can go on Pinterest all day long. You can go on Instagram or TikTok and look for style inspiration. You can come to YouTube, even my YouTube, and look for style inspiration. But your style is uniquely yours. So you have to figure out what that really is. And you may have things like, say if you go onto Pinterest, you may love the coquette style, but copying the exact outfits that person is wearing in the photo won't help you love your style. You'll just feel like you're playing costume, honestly. And so in order to really love your style, you can't copy anybody else's. You have to find the unique combinations and pairings that you like. For instance, I knew I liked coquette, but I also knew I liked very artsy, eclectic things, kind of like the bold earrings I'm wearing now and the scarf that I'm wearing now. But then I also knew that I like retro and vintage things. And so with all that information, I can pull kind of certain style aspects that I like from retro, from eclectic, artsy style, from coquette, feminine style, and merge it and make it my own. And I promise you, you are not just one aesthetic. I don't believe aesthetics exist, and you are not just one style. I believe you have a multitude of versions in which you can, step into, whether that be for your work style, whether that be for your everyday style, or whether your everyday style is your work style, like me. But yes, you cannot copy anybody's style, so don't copy those outfits on Instagram, do not copy those outfits on Pinterest, and do not copy those outfits on YouTube, TikTok, whatever other platform you are on. Make these outfits your own, and that's going to help you have more of an attachment and a love towards your clothing. Now, with that being said, note that your style will also always change because you change. And as people, we grow, we develop, we learn more, we go through certain milestones and life circumstances. And so being aware of who you are at different moments in your life will help you in turn love your outfits more, because when you're aware of what's going on in your life and how that kind of affects your dress, then you're more able to pivot into a different style that most likely fits you. And I honestly don't believe we go into completely different styles. Like, I'm not gonna go from coquette to goth. I'm just like, it's not gonna be like clean girl aesthetic to mob wife aesthetic. That's another talking point that I can get all into, but I won't. But the example or the point is that we're not gonna go from one drastic into another. We're always gonna carry little style elements on with us to our new, refreshed style. I actually like the word refresh better than new, because I think that's all we're doing is we're refreshing it for the current circumstances and life that we're in now. So I guess another story time, guys. I am again living a more slow, intentional lifestyle compared to what I was living last year. So last year I was really hustle culture all the way, trying to do everything under the moon and stars, and just really kind of stressing myself out, even when I was accomplishing my degree, getting a master's degree at the same time as getting my bachelor's degree, attempting to start a business. Like, it was a lot going on. It was stressful, and I call that, I guess, my hustle culture era. And now I'm stepping away from that because I realized the things that I was trying to do to motivate myself to keep going on in that culture, and the things that I was doing and how much stress I was putting on my body was not healthy for me. And because it wasn't healthy for me, my style started to change and my lifestyle. Funny thing is that, yeah, I actually washed all my colored clothing already, but forgot I had a whole thrift haul of clothes that needed to go in that wash. So we're going to be washing a few more loads today. So after that mistake, we can get right back to the point I was trying to make, which is I view myself as a highly sensitive person, an empath, a person who kind of prefers low stimulation and hobbies and things that basically bring things that are mood boosters and are calming. And because I view myself like that, being in hustle culture is not right for me. Does that mean I'm not a determined person? No. But that means that the way I was living my life needed to change. And with changing my lifestyle, my fashion changed as well. So that's when I started to really get into that feminine side of me, that feminine energy. I started wearing more dresses. I got really serious about my jewelry. And then I was also looking into maxi length skirts and adding a little bit more pink to my wardrobe because that was something I kind of avoided in the past. The one thing I just want to make again with this point is it's going to happen. Your style is going to change and develop. Just be aware of it. Again, go to point number 1, embrace the style rut. Go to point number 2, don't copy anybody else's style to be happy. And again, style is also a journey, so we're not going to get it perfect off bat, but that's how we shop, we gain a collection, and we curate our wardrobe. Because a wardrobe actually takes time to build, unlike the people of social media. So now I'm going to show you this really cool product, and I'm just going to let video me speak right now. I have something super exciting to show you guys. So I got this from a store in the mall. I don't remember the name, but it's like an instant thing, and it was only like $10. Man, the store was like shopping in Dollar Tree, and you could just find all these cutesy things though. So it was like a cutesy Dollar Tree. And my last point, number 4, is to keep refreshing your wardrobe. Use your closet as a store and walk through it. Create new combinations. Pair different things together. And just keep your wardrobe fresh. We are back where we have once started. And this is a full circle moment. We are now dressed. We are now in a clean home. But one thing that I have not told you yet is that my camera is about to die. No, one thing I have not told you yet is the closet. The closet was not cleaned this time, but the closet will be cleaned next video. Closet will be cleaned next video. And so if you want to see the closet clean out, how I do it and how I do it for authentic style purposes, you may want to subscribe to see how I do that and be notified by hitting the little bell notification when I post that next video. But I hope to see you then. Thank you for coming along, and I'll see you in the next one.